clarinet is made out of the same wood as oboe, and unlike Marta and Winfred's instruments,
Gosh, look at the instrument.
the clarinet is only uses single reed, and if I were to do the same thing what Marta did, which is blowing the air into the reed, there's no sound. It's because it's only single reed, and there's no the second reed that would help to vibrate. So instead, I put my reed against the mouthpiece, and I blow air into the mouthpiece, and it makes a sound. The clarinet was originally invented in Germany, but I used the French system clarinet. It's French system because it's different fingerings. So the German clarinet has more complicated fingering. So later, soon after the clarinet was invented in Germany, there was a French clarinet maker who developed French system clarinet. So it's much more simple fingering. So we in America, in the States, we use French system clarinet, whereas in Germany or Austria they use German system clarinet. I started playing the clarinet when I was 9 years old. I started playing the piano first when I was 4 or 5 years old, and I played cello for a little bit, and it was too big for me to carry. I was only like 8 or 9, and my grandfather was a jazz musician, and he had a lot of instruments at home. So I looked through saxophone, trumpet. I think he also had a trombone at the time. I don't remember. We had a lot of instruments at home, so I tried to play the trumpet, and it was too hard for me to blow air into it because it made me feel dizzy. So I was like, I can't play more than one note, so that's probably not a good idea. So I looked at the clarinet, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. It's just at that time it looked like a snake. I was like, oh. So I'll just try to play in this. Since then, I've been enjoying playing the clarinet, and I've been enjoying playing with the Norwalk Symphony Orchestra. So to talk about a little bit about the clarinet, so earlier Sandra mentioned, so when the instrument is shorter, it makes a higher sound, and as the instrument gets longer, it makes the lower sounds. So if I were to just play the mouthpiece only, which makes the shortest instrument, part of the instrument, so it makes really the high pitch, and then if I were to add another one, the barrel, the sound gets lower. And if I were to add one more part of the clarinet, so you can hear how the pitch goes down. And I'm going to take off my bell. This is the lowest I can play without the bell. And I'm going to add the last part, clarinet. So it goes very low and it goes high. I feel like clarinet is very important instrument in the orchestra. It makes the low sound and also high sound. So yeah, do you have any questions?